See, but that's for skis, but the seat does fold down, so you could put more stuff back there. There's a switch right here, not a switch but a lever, that if you pull that, it releases the seat. And I will let Hal do his Vanna White imitation, so you can see the seat goes down, and now you got a lot more storage. You have storage on the right and a little place on the left. You also have a little secret storage under the back here. There's a little thumb place. Pull that up and you can put stuff down there if you have a camera or a purse or something you don't want anybody to see. You'll notice right here on the bottom of the trunk, there's a little switch right here. You push that, the trunk is gone. Let me look at my sheet again. Those are the kind of main features that you're going to want to get going. As far as the cruise control, the vehicle does have run flat tires, so that it will tell you on the dashboard if you've got a tire problem. We have replaced the air in the tire with nitrogen. Nitrogen stays in the tire more consistently than air does, so you'll have a more consistent tire pressure that'll allow you to have the tires last longer. You'll also notice around the front of the car, there's a very little square right here. That square is the headlight washer. So when you're driving it in really crummy weather and you hit your windshield washers, that will come out and will squirt on the headlights, keeping them clean. The fog lights are down below in this lower panel. I will warn you that this, you can see this, the lower panel right here is absolutely striking in design, and is also very dangerous when it comes in contact with parking curbs. So make sure you stop the car far enough back from a parking curb so you don't scrape it up. These lights down here, when you turn the car, they will turn with you. Yeah, you gotta turn the lights on. Okay, well, we're really showing you this feature brilliantly. But if the fog lights are on, they do turn to show you around the corner what's coming at you. Obviously, it does have all-wheel drive, which is wonderful, but you still have to be safe. This shark fin on the back is for the satellite radio and the navigation, so that it is the antenna for that. It is also for BMW Assist, which Hal is going to explain to you, so you'll see how that works. And I'm going to pause it for a second and let him go through the actual iDrive functions that are in the center of the car. You will also notice that the headlights are set on automatic, which is the A over here. You don't have to do anything with that. This is the heads-up display right below it. Let's see if it probably won't go on because the car's not moving. Oh yeah, it does. And you can see it's straight out there, and you can't read it because it's so bright, but we're going 0 miles an hour, which should make you happy because this car goes a lot faster than that. When you have the navigation on, the heads-up display will also show you where your next turn is, which is pretty handy. And again, you can turn it off over here if you don't want to be looking at it. Fog lights right here. And you can brighten or dim your dash lights with this one. That also brightens and dims the center control. You will also notice, and I'm going to let Hal go through this part. This is the stuff over here is your sunroof that has a first time you flip it, the panel is going away. The second time it's going to open. If you push it, it's going straight up. And if you get it to go that way, it's going to close and then open. I don't want to overdo this because I want you to just get the easy parts first, get comfortable with the car, and then we're going to pester you with what are you finding and what do you want to know more about. The buttons down here are the universal garage door openers, and we can go through those with you as well. And now I'm going to turn it over to Hal so he can go through the rest of the stuff on the center screen, which is a lot easier than it looks. It's very intuitive. You just kind of get to it. I'm also going to stop for 1 second and show you that the stuff in the middle is pretty self-explanatory. You know, it's got a full tank of gas. The lights are on. The tire pressure monitor, which is this thing right here, is on because we just drained the air, so it should be on. And we're resetting that. You can see that it's 69 degrees in here. It's 1:39 in the afternoon. This shows you that you have 384 miles to go on a tank of gas. The car's got 15 miles, and it'll also show you that the door's open. Both doors are open. If you push this button on the end of the turn signal, you can see that these things change. It now changed to miles per gallon, changed to how many miles per hour you've driven the car, and you can see, you should be very proud of us, we've only driven at 10 miles an hour. And then as I switch it back, it'll go to the calendar, off, or to the range, how far you can go. With that, here's Johnny. Here comes Hal, and he's going to tell you the stuff about the center console items and the interface with the iPod and things of that nature. Here's Hal.
Hi, Deb. Give me a second to get in here, the car here. Before I forget, that fin on the roof
Is that going to work since the tire pressure
yeah,
monitor?
yeah.
Okay.
The fin on the roof that Rick was pointing out to you is actually part of the BMW Assist system. So if I'm going to register you into that system, that comes with the car for 4 years unlimited mileage. You may be familiar with some of this stuff if you've been doing any research, which I think you have online, but that is going to assist you if you have any issues, God forbid, car trouble or run out of gas or whatever the case may be. Now with the run flat tires, that's an awesome feature, so you shouldn't get stranded with a flat tire. You can drive up to 100 miles at 50 miles per hour. So if that flat tire monitor comes on, that yellow one up there that you can kind of see, that'll let you know that you may have a flat tire. It might just be because it's low, but you won't see false readings very frequently with the hydrogen, not hydrogen, the nitrogen in the tires. That is much more stable than the air. But the BMW Assist also, if you have an accident, God forbid, there's sensors inside the car. And they will contact BMW. They will come over the speakers in the car. They'll ask if you're okay. If you don't respond, they'll send emergency vehicles to you. If you do respond and you need help, like the same thing. Again, I'm going to register you in there. It's going to ask for a password. I always use my customer's last name as the password. That's in case you want to use the unlock feature. It's hard to lock your keys in the car, but if you did, you can call the BMW Assist. And they'll unlock the car for you. They will, for that function, they will ask for a password, so I'll just use your last name, Hawk, and then you can change that if you want at some point by pressing this button up here. That'll release the lever, you press that button, and it'll dial out if you need any assistance. You also have something that I don't think Rick showed you, but right underneath the rear view mirror, you've got the garage door openers. So you can program your garage door opener in there. You would hold the actual remote down, pressing the button down, holding it in contact at the same time holding this button up. You see that yellow light flashing? It'll start flashing quickly. Once it's flashed quickly, that means it's captured it. Now if you have a rotating code